Hi, today we're going to be taking an unboxing review of iMAGiNEXT MMPR Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Battle Armor Red Ranger. So notice up there it says made by Saban instead of Bandai, because there was Saban, Bandai, Bandai now. So yeah, the iMAGiNEXT one, Battle Armor Red Ranger by Fisher Price. I like how they did this, where they showed the Zord up top, the little Ranger on the bottom, and then it combines to become Morphin. It's Morphin time! Nothing on the bottom. Over here, it kind of tells you how to do it. Swap the teal red Zord over the Red Ranger fitter. Step 1. Step 2. Remove Power Sword. And then, sword morphs into armor. And the sword goes on the back to become the tail. Then you got the big giant sword. You got Goldor's Repulsor. Then you got the other bitter swords here and stuff. Then you got them with the Power Blaster and stuff. And then it also tells you the story. How will the Red Ranger protect himself in the world from invaders? And if you want to read all this, go ahead and pause the video. But anyway, moving on. Let's see. It does look like there is some tape on here. Lay on the bottom here. And over here. So let's see, how do we actually get this thing open? So the Red Ranger, he pops out easily, but the Zord and the sword, they're tabbed in there. So those you are going to have to cut the tabs. Let's see, how do we get this sword out? Actually, my mistake. The T-Wet's Red Ranger Zord was not tabbed in there. It looked like it was tabbed in there because I don't know how good you can see on camera here, but there is the tab holes right there. Because the sword was definitely tabbed in. Well, this was just tabbed in there. And looking at the tab holes, I was like, oh, this has to be tabbed in. It's not. It's just a little bit hard to push out the package, but it's not tabbed in. So these are the 3 pieces that we get. And of course you have, it's Morphin time! Tyrannosaurus Rex! So you have that. Okay, Morpho doesn't come included. You gotta buy that separately, obviously. Articulation. Arms could move around. They could actually go up, which is pretty nice. And down. I thought they were just like fits and points. I know they could move forward and back and around, but I didn't know if they could move in and out, but that's nice. No waist articulation, no swivel. Head could spin around. Does it go up and down? No. Blades. Well, this is as much as they could go back and forward to do a sit-in motion. So they could sit, or it could look like do a jump kick or something like that. Here's the power sword. Looks really nice. And it does fold in on itself. And you have the little tab here to help you open up, and that tab also locks into the bottom. Well, it doesn't lock, but it kind of pushes down so the sword doesn't spin around to the other side. And then you just slide the weapon in his hand, and then he can hold his big giant power sword. If we take that and flip it around like this, here's the dragon sword. Actually, it looks pretty nice, the dragon sword. The little feet kind of move because they're on a little bit of a hinge. The top hands, they do not move, and they do not open. You know, it looks like they do. They don't. Does the mouth move? No. So, you kind of got all that going on. And what's nice is, that here, they even have the meta sword horns on the back of the head. Remember? Where they spin out to the side? They just kind of flip out in meta sword mode? Yeah. And then the tail, they said it goes in here somewhere. So I'm trying to figure out where that goes. Because on the box it says the tail just kind of locks into place somewhere in the back like this. Because if you look in the back here, it says removable power sword, stores on back. So I don't really see anywhere that it stores. Like, how can this store on the back here? It looks like they forgot to either put a tab in here or something. Now I know what a lot of people say, oh look, there's a slot there, and there's like a little tab there. Maybe you're supposed to just tab in like this. That would be the ideal, but if we actually look at it, they're actually showing that the sword does not go up like this, it actually goes down like this. So I have no idea. Oh, there we go. We actually did make it work. A little hard to figure out because there is really no instructions. It would have been nice if they gave you a little instruction sheet, but they didn't. And for what we're going on the back of the box, where they show, okay, there's a sword, it just is on there. Yeah, it works, but not the best. I mean, if we let it, he kind of stands up at an angle like this. He's supposed to, on the box to show he's completely flat like this with the tail on, but in reality, yeah, he doesn't stand flat. I guess you could flip out the sword, which, yeah, he doesn't even stand flat with that piece. So, yeah, we're just gonna take that off for now. So how do we do it? Let's get him standing kind of good. Bring the not dragon sword, two-headed sword, drop it on, ta-da! And then you just gotta push it down a bit. And now it's morphed into what battle armor. What sword battle armor thing. So you can see the head in there, and the head is kind of a yellowish color. On screen it comes off white, but it's yellow. The little horns, they kind of pop up just a smidge from the back here. These kind of form shoulder pads, which doesn't really do anything. And stuff. And then of course you could give him the power sword. Like this. So it kind of looks something like that. Idea-wise, it seems good, but in reality, you could take it or leave it. But yeah, that has been the unboxing review of iMAGiNEXT MMPR Battle Armor Red Ranger. Remember to rate, subscribe, and leave a comment. Alright, thanks, bye.